So this is the Rune page I ran against an all AD composition. Alright. Hey everybody. I'm going to be talking about the Riven vs Tryndamere matchup. And in this case, the Tryndamere is GoodGuyGarry. So I'm going to lane. I start longsword 3 pots, and he starts longsword 3 pots. And we both take ignite because of how this lane can snowball before level 6. So, yeah, that's really unfortunate for me. The blitz, cheese, flash hook, and Tryndamere gets the first kill. Scion, I'm not sure what he's doing. Blitz hook, Annie, rip. So top and mid both just got a kill before minute 30, before minions spawned. So we're already at a strict disadvantage. You can see Tryndamere bought another longsword. So, and a potion. So this lane, I already know it's going to be hard. I know I can't trade the way I usually would. So I play it a little more, or I attempt to play it a little more safely. I think he's just trying to get me to take minion aggro, and since I used my Q cooldown, I'm keeping my distance because he can spin at me and oh my god. Yeah. So that's how hard he hits right now. I think that was a critical. So I popped a potion. I want to stay healthy. I know he can. Yeah, I knew he was going to hit level 2 also because of the experience from the kill. I had to sacrifice that minion. I take a point in my shield for mobility. We both just spin, dash away. Usually you could trade this early as Riven, but with this strict item advantage like this, I'm not going to queue in for that because then I got nothing and he can slow me and just whack me to death. I'm perfectly fine farming under turret. That does so much damage. I just want to note early that their team is all AD, so I believe in the late game. Especially because we have a Scion and yeah, a lot of damage. Pop a potion. I knew he was going to whack me and spin out. I just wanted to stun, see if I could get another turret shot on him, but I couldn't. Scion comes to gank. I'm low and I can't really commit to the gank. At this point I'm too far from him. Scion's just getting some free damage on him. Got some free damage and left. I'm just thanking Scion. Just trading really fast. Sometimes the burst can make Tryndamere players back off. I'm really low and I don't have any potions. So right now the wave's in a very bad place for me because I want to push this to towers so he can't freeze. And I can't really do that. I was minion blocked from autoing, so I queued, but I queued too late. Again, I can't use my Q to jump in. So I have to play really scared, just trying to stay in XP range. Just trying to stay in XP range. Probably just gonna back because he pushed it a little bit. Which is good too, because you can see Hecarim coming top. I did in fact back enough with enough gold for a brutalizer and a potion probably. Then I want to rush back to lane. The game started off pretty poorly. We're 0-5. That's okay. You can see Zed pinging on me. He's ganking me. I don't have any wards, but wow, he was waiting in here. He's just waiting for Tryndamere. I didn't really need wards unless I crossed this. That's unfortunate. I just used all my cooldowns and died. I could have flashed, but Zed's ult would have killed me. Gary's just pushing, trying to make me miss this experience. So I got boots. The thing you want to do against the Tryndamere as Riven is buy CDR. That way you have the mobility and you can keep repeating your damage from abilities and your passive. But the mobility is the most important thing because you have to kill him twice, you know, so when he's undying you have to survive. Yeah, Gary did that a lot in lane. I had no idea why he wanted to do that. Whoops, missed my stun, and then I see a Hecarim. Tryndamere Blade with Rune Kings me. I flash. I knew Hecarim was gonna ult. I get ignited. I'm gonna die here. But I just turned it around for a redemption kill. And he popping a health potion. That Q did no damage. Whoa. So I got the first kill on our team. We're now 1-7. That's great. So I'm just holding lane for me. Enemy mid's on a rampage. Climbing under tower.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Just push, I don't know where Tryndamere is. There he is. Now he has red buff, and he has a just under 11-minute Bork. You can see I have Boots of Lucidity and a Brutalizer. So I'm very close to 40% CDR. Actually, I think I ran my Riven versus AD runes, so I should be at exactly 40%. I am in trouble. Yeah. Nice, Scion. That's really good. Let that happen. So right now I'm 1-3 with 68 CS. Tryndamere's 202 with 96 CS. Lol, that blitz. Game's not looking too good. We're 2-11. Tryndamere in that bush. I don't have a warded, but I suspect that. And then he just keeps walking around like this. Just trading with him. I have 40% CDR, so I can use my cooldowns and be pretty sure they'll come up very soon. We'll go. I'll walk through that. So I'm here, I ult for the extra stun range, I ignite him, he changes his mind, he flashes out. I ER to close the distance
Blue team double kill.
for that extended ult range so I can finish him off. So I'm now 2-3 and the score is 3-14 for my team.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, they're power pushing mid. We can't really stop that. So I just go back to farm. Gary just did wolves. So Gary jumps into me here. I was pretty sure his ult wasn't up, and it wasn't up yet. So I just killed him. Just a big misplay on his part. That I just capitalized on. It did cross my mind that maybe I was getting ganked again, and he was baiting me, but in that situation I took the chance to just kill him and get that kill, at least. I'm gonna let some of that farm to tower while I proxy this wave. That's also the most efficient way to proxy the Riven. You're usually using your passive once, and you're queuing through all the minions. I take the turret, I get the gold for taking the turret. I saw Zed a little late. Thresh was pinging the bush. I was able to take that lantern before Zed got his ult off. That was a really good move by Thresh. Otherwise, I mean, I could have probably stalled it out for some time, but I had just gotten Blade of the Rune King by Tryndamere here.
Killing spree.
So what I've done now is I've bought a Tiamat, some health, and some armor. I'm preparing for the... I mean, the score's 5-17 right now, and I'm 3-3. So I'm preparing for a potential carry I could do. Here I had just used all my cooldowns, so I'm in a little trouble there. He gets 1 crit, 2 crit, 3 crit, 4 crit. And that was really hard to trade against. That was more some lucky crits. He does have an adverse blade. I should have been more wary of that. Nice Annie play, but Blitz shield. I think she might get him though. Oh no. No, he gone. Dang, they all lived. So Jinx is pinging for assistance. I'm standing nearby. I'm actually using her as bait in a sense. Hoping Hecarim ults and then I come in and save her. Or kill Ezreal, or both. Oh, he's just clearing mid-wave. So I absolutely cannot fight Zed right now. So I'm keeping my distance. I'm playing it safe, I have flash. Score is 18-5. We are 10k down at 19 minutes. Thresh gets a great hook here. Ezreal flashed my ult, but very, fortunately Jinx ult gets him. So that was a big win for us. I mean, we're still 10k down. I get instantly exhausted, so I back out. I'm being backline Riven here. Missed my stun. Oh man, silent damage. So I want to help out. My ult's just coming up. I was hoping I could get a snipe on the blitz or something. So I ult here, but it doesn't happen. I'm being way too cautious of the Ezreal. That's fine. Ult's not on a long cooldown. I didn't want to feed more kills. So I flashed the hook. Still 10k down. They have 1 dragon, and dragon's up in a little over a minute. We see Zed splitting. Tryndamere in the mid lane. I know I can fight Tryndamere, but not Zed. Zed is 8-1. I'm just farming, try to get whatever money I can get my hands on. I think I'm just asking Annie when her engages her flash and tippers. This is a really low CS game for Diamond. They get Dragon. I was hoping to get this farm, but they all rotate here, so I'm just not going to get it. I have to back out when I see Blitz. Okay. Thresh getting pulled was our engage. So I'm here with Tryndamere and Ezreal. Tryndamere ults. Okay, bye Gary. And Ezreal. So those two weren't in the fight. I just need to farm. I'm checking, I'm not sure where they were. I was hoping Tryndamere's here somewhere. Hydra just before I check it because of the extended range on Hydra from Riven's abilities. Besides her ult. So another win for us. We're just under 10k down now. 9.8k down. Just a buffer period before, in between fights. Team's getting vision control, farming, clearing jungle, pushing waves out. Nice, Annie got her zone, yes. Almost a successful play from Zed there. I'm here, I'm trying to zone Hecarim. I know Ezreal's nearby too. Hecarim's ult missed me. We'll go to that once. Alright. I'm just keeping Hecarim here. I know he's strong, and if he's out of the fight, he comes to fight me, so I ER him. He misses his ult. Now, I don't care about killing Hecarim, I want to kill Ez. I actually land everything on him and he flashes for no reason, but it looked cool. Scion's gonna die here. They didn't feel that Scion. Nice. And a crit to finish him off by Gary. Alright. So that wasn't really good of me. I thought I was bigger than I was. So that wasn't really a mechanical misplay, that was a... Oh, I even missed my stun there. I think he was just out of range. We both flashed there. I saw the Ezreal ult and started laughing. Because I started building tanky, I was able to survive that after he popped his ult. So you could see the blue team pinging me. Zed stopped his recall from the bush. I was playing cautious. That's me. We don't have wards here. I put a ward there. And I'm nervous about fighting Zed. Zed has a lot of ways to beat Riven. But Riven also has a lot of ways to beat Zed, but right now Zed's just way stronger. He's got 20 CS on me. So my eyes are on Zed. So I just auto him to death. I saved my wind slash for something else. I'm missing a lot of stuns this game. I see Ezreal. Wind slash Ezreal. So now we're just like 9k behind. I'm gonna get this dragon. I told my team to push mid while I take dragon. I'll just solo it. And we can get mid turret out of it too. I felt like this was fairly safe. Yeah, we got mid turret. That's good. We now have 2 turrets. They have 6. Still the little wins. Ezreal was checking Baron. Or maybe ulting top. They do have this one deep board here. So right now top's just gonna push. And I built a thorn mill. Yeah, if you didn't notice, I actually built chain vest. And I didn't want to sell it because I have no money. So I just built a thorn mill and said, whatever, I'll get the Randuins that I want later. I would have gone Randuins first though, had I not done that. So I'm here. It is a 3v4, but they are low. And Tryndamere is splitting the bot side, and all we have is our AD carry near them. Nice juke by Thresh. I hook. How do I do this? I see Hackerman blitz. I ignite Ezreal. Missed my stun again. I think Blitz is gonna hook me here. I tried to dodge it. So I got the stun off before he could pop me up, which was... I guess it didn't make much of a difference because he would have died either way, but... had I been lower, things like that could... So I just stacked my CC on top of Zed flashes. So I die right as Zed dies. That's fine with me. That's worth it. They're focusing with Thorn Mill Riven. Now we're only 7.3k behind. And now we're only 6.4k behind. Puts flashes for Jinx. There's only Ezreal there. Yeah, I guess he set up that kill. Not much Jinx could do there. She did not have flash and her heal just came up. They're picking Baron again. We do have it warded, and we see them clear the ward. Thresh gets pulled in and dies. So Baron is what we don't want. He pulls Annie, which is really scary. Luckily Annie Sonya's I throw down my Randuins and stun. They're committing, they're really trying to get me. I hop the dead turret. Scion's dead. Luckily, Jinx trades a kill, and then Scion's passive gets a kill. So once again, Baron was stopped. Pretty sloppy though. So we went for 2 for 2, which is not bad considering Annie didn't ult in that. So I was running around here trying to sneak onto Zed, and I see the pink. I was gonna run around, and that's okay. Farming the golems, they have to worry about mid inhib. Just farming and pushing top wave. So I've completed my Randuins and I have a Vamp Scepter. My reasoning here was I ulted there for the extra range on getting away. Blitz gets caught. Did I miss my hook? Scion does a weird ult. He all ins me. Very nice play. Nice thresh play. Dragon's up. I'm just gonna use my Riven abilities to zone them. Insta stun into wall hop, and I'll survive that. Good cleanup on my team. They're pinging Baron. I'm low anyway, so I'm gonna just get a turret out of it. And I know they can take Baron without me. Our Jinx is doing well. I ult to finish the turret off so I can just start whacking at Blitz. I don't really want to chase him because I didn't know where Tryndamere was, but he's just chilling into base. We get Baron, I back off. That's real ult. Now we're only 3k behind. We didn't give up. I think we went from like 217 to 3329. I just farm because I know we're not going to catch Tryndamere. Looks like the final 1v1 with me and Gary. I totally misjudged which way it was going. I ult. I'm kiting him around. Get the Hydra and the final auto off. Really close fight. He did a lot of damage considering how much auto I had. That lifesteal by... I'm really happy about it right now. My team wins the fight. They win the 4v4. And I group so we can finish the game. Alright. And we're gonna win the game 500 gold behind. Victory. So, my build this game, I went for a Black Cleaver instead of a Last Whisper. It was for the health and for just the armor shred, so Jinx can melt them all. While I'm just still very tanky with the Randuins and the Thornmill against their all AD comp. And we also finished that 1 kill down. So yeah, that's the gist of Riven Tryndamere and how to play from behind. And team comp. Thanks for watching.